crazy how did this happen, buddy? Hey, here's a big rock. There's a giant rock in my bed. How did I not feel that? Well, good morning, everybody. It snowed yesterday, and I parked outside underneath some big trees. And then it started to rain last night. So all night long, I could hear doof, 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 as all the stuff from the huge trees above me here smashed onto the roof of my van. I debated on moving my van away from the trees, but whatever. So I didn't even know if there's any snow outside. It seemed like it rained a lot. But that's absolutely true West Coast fashion. We get winter, we get rain, we go back to normal. That's it. Usually in a couple days span. And it happens a few times over the winter. It doesn't usually stay. Like, winter doesn't stay. It visits and then it goes away. But it says snow in the forecast though, 2 days from now. It's supposed to be nice today, tomorrow, and then another snow day. Well, there's still snow out here. Oh, I thought there would have been more stuff on my roof. Yeah, things were just smashing down on it all night last night. Those trees were fully covered in snow. Now all of it is falling off onto here and down there. Looks like a nice morning. Morning, Joseph. Did you bring a cup?
I brought a cup.
Atta boy. How'd you sleep? Did you hear all that stuff banging from the trees?
This morning, yeah.
Yeah, on my van all night?
Yeah.
You think you heard it?
Wow.
I heard it. I felt it a whole bit. It was like boom, 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 boom all night. I debated on moving. It was rough.
Well, you had that, you had that branch that was on your van last night. It was covered in snow.
Yeah.
And I heard you giggling this morning. I thought, I bet you there's more snow outside. I'm like, I can't wait to see it. I look outside, I'm like, oh, there's less snow.
There's nothing,
that branch is like 10 feet above your
Yeah, I'm good. He's like, you can go home now. The neighbor at the shop here is out of power. So we're gonna give her the Jackery to run some things. I figure since we're gonna work on this a little bit today, I would wear a shirt that is very fitting. The beast. Check out the back. The back is awesome. Bam! Oh yeah, this turned out great. Yeah, man. These turned out pretty good. Am I gonna put these on the store? I don't know. I got one for me and I got one for Lauren. I'm not sure what size shirt Lauren is, so I got him a medium. We'll see. Anyway, guys, let's get some dirt put on this bad boy. Still wearing the boot. You guys see me? We're still wearing this thing. It definitely is getting better though. The next couple of days are really big delivery days here. Probably 80% of the packages that I'm waiting for parts for the ambulance should be here in the next couple of days. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure the snow. I'm coming. I'm pretty sure the snowfall we had is going to put a damper on deliveries getting here on time. But it's sunny outside today. That snow should melt up in a few days here, hopefully. Fingers crossed it doesn't snow again. For the delivery guys on the door, because sometimes they come and they knock super quiet. Cleaning out all the oil that's been built up inside of that engine bay for, I don't know, decades has been super satisfying. To know that a freshly painted engine with all the upgrades is going right back in there, oh yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really happy with how the engine bay turned out. That's the part that I was just scraping all that gross stuff off of. That's the steering pump. But I cleaned out the whole engine bay. Everything in here is all clean. All the walls have been wiped down, cleaned out. cleaned all the grease off all the pipes and tubes and hoses. It looks really great in there. So I'm waiting for my rust encapsulator paint to come in. Then the frame will be grinded down. Frame will be all painted. That way when that thing goes back in, it's got a nice clean home to go to. And while we have this out, I'm gonna grind all this stuff down too and address some of the rust and stuff that's around here. The bumper was mounted to this. Are you serious? Yeah, so that's my frame and that's the plate that the bumper was on. Yeah, this thing, this Ambo definitely deserves all this love. Oh, we'll be painting this baby pretty soon. But I have a story for you. Because we're painting in the shop pretty soon, I need to raise the temperature up in here so it's at a good temperature for this stuff to cure properly. I don't want to mess around with this stuff. I want the humidity to be right and the temperature to be right to exactly what the paint requires. You don't want to mess around on a motor, because if it doesn't cure right on the motor, you fire it up, the motor gets hot, all your paint starts coming off. No thanks. After all the work that we're putting into that, I want to make sure everything is perfect. So I ordered a knockoff Chinese heater from Amazon. It got lost in the mail. MIA was supposed to be here like 2 weeks ago. Never showed up. I messaged Amazon and they were like, okay, so sorry, and gave me my money back. Thank you. Then I ordered another one. That heater came to the shop. I just opened it up. I just installed it this morning, and guess what? It doesn't work. So for everybody that's been riddling my comments for years saying these heaters are the bomb, why spend big money on a big heater? Just buy yourself a knockoff. So this is the one that's been heating my shop. It's a rock star, fires every time, no problems. There's the new one. I took it all off, the top off, checked it, it's all primed up, ready to go, but it's giving me a glow plug error code. And I looked up everything online. It says if you have an error code for your glow plug, it's faulty and needs to be replaced. So think about this: if you're traveling on the road and you buy yourself a heater from Amazon and it gets to your vehicle, it's the middle of the winter, you're trying to replace the one that you already have, and this one has a faulty glow plug. You're thinking, whatever, let's just return it. Oh no, that's not how it works. If you have an item, so this one here is an all-in-one unit, has the tank, the whole bit. If you have anything that takes gasoline, there's a no return policy on it. I messaged Amazon today, and guess what the return policy is? No. That means no money back, no nothing. No, they do not take any returns whatsoever. When you go online to look it up, shuts you right down. Says, sorry, this item is non-returnable. End of conversation. So I messaged Amazon and I went through and I finally got a hold of somebody in a live chat, and they said the policy is no returns, no money back on items that take gasoline. Now think about this on the van dwelling part. I have a shop, it's okay, I have a heater. We also have an electric heater up there. Those are just, they heat a little bit better in here. But think about you being on the road and you installing a diesel heater in your van and it works great. And then all of a sudden the next winter, your diesel heater goes. Then you order another one and it goes missing. 2 weeks later, you don't have it. You're freezing cold, it's winter time. And then you finally get a return from them because, whatever. And it comes and this one doesn't work. And you're cold in your van. This is where sometimes doing these knockoff ones, they're just unreliable. Sometimes you get gems. Like that other one in my corner is a rock star. But then I buy a second one, it's faulty. Keep that in mind sometimes when it comes to heating your homes. That's why in my van, I chose to go with a Webasto heater, something a little bit more reliable, something that's got a bit more of a track record. Like those are the ones that those knockoff ones are copied from. So I don't know, just something just to kind of keep in your mind when it comes to stuff. And
and be prepared to know that when you're dealing with a knockoff version of something, that the quality control may not be there. Because I can't return it, I'm gonna go online and find the glow plug and just do the repair myself, and hopefully that works and we can get this thing heated before we have to paint in here, because I don't want to paint with it being chilly. Like it's warm in here, but just not warm enough. Unless magically the weather warms up a little bit, but we still got snow outside.
I love my little diesel heater that heats my shop. I really do. This one here is from a different company and it's laid out different in the box, but it's literally the same things. The heater looks the same, the tank looks the same, the fuel pump looks the same, except for it has a different controller. And that's the difference though. I went online to go find the other one that I bought, the other one that I loved. I couldn't find it out there anywhere, not the brand that I bought anyway. The thing about those things, people just knock them off and then you just buy them and you hope for the best, and that's all you really got to do in those scenarios is just hope for the best. Hopefully you get one that works and not one that fires up, then shuts off, flashes with the glow plug light and tells you it's a faulty glow plug. Yeah, this sucks.
That's pretty annoying. But I opened it up, took a look and see what kind of glow plug end it was, so I made sure I ordered the right one. And I'm just gonna have to repair it. That looks like the right one, and it'll be here like super fast, like this week.
After spending money on that part, sure, it was not expensive, but to know that I have time that I have to take out of my day to just fix something that I just bought that should work, I got angry. So I messaged Amazon again thinking maybe I'd get somebody else in customer service that could get me my money back. So I reached out and they reinforced the same policy. No, I'm sorry, sir, these are non-refundable. So I may have leveraged my channel. I'm like, look, I got 250,000 subscribers. This video is going up on YouTube and I'm not happy about this. I said, my audience are the ones that buy those heaters. I got my money back. Yes, I did. But that still doesn't help the average person who's gonna have that same situation.
What's up?
What's going on, Crazy? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? That's my boy.
Hey? There's all sorts of stuff all over the floor here, Cruz.
I've been busy working, buddy. Yeah, I've been busy working. How was your day, little pal? How was your day, little pal? How's your day, little pal?
So yeah, we'll clean all this stuff up here too. And once that frame paint comes in, all this stuff will all be painted too. All I can think about while I'm over there is my new toy. Check these out. I got myself some wireless microphones, so while me and Lauren are working on that, you guys can hear us both a little bit better. Check these out. Boom. Say what? So this attaches to my phone using the Apple attachment. This slides into there. Then one person wears one mic, another person wears another mic, and while this is plugged into my phone, see, you can see the meters moving because both mics are on, and when it's attached, so it attaches to my phone like on the side of it. And then, yeah, mic check 1, 2. Yeah. Let's just attach this to there and then plug this one into the phone. And now let's see what this sounds like when I'm over here working on the ambulance and you guys are way over there. So while I'm here working on something, you know, maybe away from the camera, you will be able to hear what we're talking about. And that's one thing I find really hard with the camera is a lot of times I gotta walk back over, grab the camera, bring it over, move the next shot. So maybe having this microphone here will allow us to move around a little bit more freely while leaving the camera stationary. So like if I was talking to you guys, and I just wanted to mention that right up top here is where we're doing the fiberglass over top of where the screens used to be. I'm just babbling at this point. It allows me to move around the shop a little bit and still be audio-wise clear with you guys. So this is my first time using it. Let me know what you guys think of how this sounds. I'll find out when I start editing this video if this thing is clear or not, or if, see, it's pointed away from me too right now, so. Microphone check 1, 2. So let's try this magnet piece. And we're gonna put it somewhere that it can't move. So we're gonna put it here. Magnet it from the back. That way it stays pointed directly at me. So I don't know if this pointed in an odd direction makes things weirder, or if it sounds better pointed directly at my face. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So I've never had the chance to have this kind of freedom to know that if I'm over here talking about something that you guys aren't going to hear a huge echo in the room, because normally in this scenario, I would never do this far away from the camera because I would yell in order for you guys to hear me on the microphone on my cell phone. So if you guys are new around my channel, I film everything on my iPhone. And I have since day one on this channel. The whole time I've been using my iPhone for absolutely everything. And I don't use an external mic. I've always just used the microphone in the iPhone. And I think it actually does a pretty decent job. So this is the first time ever using anything like this. I've used like a Rode Video Micro once in a while, like one of those little external ones, and I never really liked it. And without getting into all that stuff, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. So the reason why I got these is I've had a fair amount of people on here say that when me and Lauren are together working on this, that sometimes he is very soft-spoken. And I don't know if it's him soft-spoken or I am just overly loud. Real loud, you know what I mean? So hoping that this will solve that. And this may be great too when I'm in the shop working around on something like in the back of the ambulance. I could turn around and do something and still talk to you guys, where normally before, the second I move away from my phone, my voice just automatically goes like this when I turn that way. Do you know what I'm saying though? Where here, I don't have to be directional here. I can still turn over here and you guys will still be able to hear me, which is awesome. And these things have a pretty decent range. I don't know what it's like with my back to the camera, but it's great. Like we could still continue a long conversation. Another thing I'm wondering if this might be good for is if we're ever doing a live stream and I can roam around and do work on my vehicle while live streaming with this microphone, if it'll sound great. Well, oh, these have two settings, a dim and a bright. I didn't know that. I thought that was off. Yeah, it's got a bright setting and a dim one. Hey, I learn new things every day. I'm gonna show you something, buddy. You want to see what's in this box? So this is an advent calendar. You know, he doesn't care. It's an advent calendar, Cruz. So every day of the month we get to push in another number, and then there's treats in there. You know there's treats at your tail. Okay, and it's got one for every single day all the way up until Christmas. Okay, let's box number one. You get a new one every single day this month. Oh, what's this? What do you think? All good stuff? Yeah? All right, buddy, you have them all. There you go. Every day you get a whole bag of treats. This is a genius idea. I got that at Costco. I know I've had a lot of people in my past on this channel ask me about working a stationary job and living in a van. And I think if anything on my channel lately, it'll show you that you can go to a Sticks and Bricks to work and then leave and go live in your van on the side of a city street somewhere. I do that every day. Like right now, I'm gonna pack this up and I'm probably gonna head over to wherever Emmy's parked tonight and go park in a parking lot or something like that for the evening. And then tomorrow, because I have to be here, like a regular job, I will get up in the morning, have a shower, edit a video, and then head to the shop for another day tomorrow. So you can work a stationary job and live in a van. I always wondered about that question. When people ask me that, I'm like, it's kind of a weird question. You know, because literally living in your van is just like going home to a Sticks and Bricks. There's no difference. None. Like whether you're going home and turning on power from the grid and watching some TV and curling up in bed with a roof over your head and paying rent, or you leave here and go to your vehicle on wheels. It's the same thing. All right. We're done. We're done at the shop, Cruzy. Get through there. I know it's a small space, but there you go. Lady putting her groceries away. I'm going to bed. Nobody out there needs to see me. Here, Cruzy's slurping over there. He's having himself some dinner. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm back sleeping in a business parking lot again tonight. Because it's winter right now, street side parking is not an option in the usual places that I would camp out around my shop area. So because they've plowed it, the snow's piled up on the side of the road, so getting access to pull in there is limited in all my favorite spots anyway. I could have driven around town and found another spot which was freshly plowed, but sometimes it's just easy to hit the department stores that you know you're allowed to sleep in, crash there for the night and be gone first thing in the morning. But if you're living somewhere in the winter, keep that in mind. Your winter parking as a van lifer gets extremely limited. So know the areas that you're traveling or spending your winters in and know where you can camp when you have a fresh snowfall and fresh plow on the side of the road. Because a lot of times they'll plow the road onto the shoulder part, and then usually maybe a couple of days later they may come over and plow the shoulder a bit more so you could get part way on there. But right now, everything's just piled on the side of the road. Thanks for watching today, even though this was another video of just who the heck knows what. The crazy random things that I get up to in my life. But first thing in the morning tomorrow, I got to be back at the shop bright and early. Tomorrow is, well, today was supposed to be my big package day. Turns out because of the snow, there was some delays. So tomorrow, a mountain of stuff is coming in. So yeah, I'll be there all day again tomorrow. And maybe I'll film tomorrow. I've been so bad at filming at the shop these days. I just figured cleaning. How much fun can cleaning be for you guys to watch? Anyway, guys, I like my new shirt, even though I got it super dirty today. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I am totally gonna go pass out. Thinking maybe I should put my onesie on. That'd be nice. Oh. We were supposed to get one more day of snow tomorrow, and looked at the weather. It looks like it's gonna rain. and be cold, which means ice rain, icy roads. Oh, heck no. Please, please, please give me snow. When have you ever heard me say that? Please give me snow versus ice rain. Ice rain sucks. I drive a home. I don't need that ice rain stuff when I'm rolling around in my home. I'll take snow any day. Okay, we out. Peace out. Cruzy, you got food all over your face. Come here. All over your face. Now come. I heard you burp, buddy. I'm pretty sure they did too. I'm pretty sure they did too.
Oh, how my van life has changed. Man, I love having that shop space. It's just a great spot to come back to in the winter to work on some projects, and it's just, I don't know, man, just van life has been way better now that I have the shop to go to during the winter season. Loving this time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we got some new merch coming out soon. Soon, don't worry, soon. Man, I gotta start doing that. I'm saying this, I haven't even ordered any stickers yet.